Good morning, it's Saturday morning. I got a lot of questions last night, a few emails last night. Very happy, there's a lot of interest and a wee bit of questions on this hinge jig. So what I've done this morning, I'm doing another wee video just so I can clear what exactly it is. So that's the standard jig here. Now, the question I was getting asked last night was the setup at the top here. So, as you can see with this block, it says top of the door. What that means is you line that up to the top of the door. That 3mm there, you can see 3mm on that, that's for your frame to give you your clearance. You can slide it up to 5mm or whatever if it's a fire door, okay? Everything's on here. It tells you 16mm collet and a 12mm router bit, same as the other jig. This is for a 1981 door standard. Okay, I'll go into this part in a wee minute. So that's you get your 4-inch hinges and 3-inch. That's your slot out. There we go. I've made it dead easy. Top section join here, middle section join here. I mean, you can't go wrong. Bottom section join here, join here. Here we've got your peg at the bottom, like so. You've got a peg in the middle if you want to clamp it in the middle, and your peg at the top. Now, the block has been a fantastic idea because when you put this onto the frame, if you imagine it was a rebated door or a check on there, you can now do this. That now allows you to take in for a check, you know, if there's a check on that frame. And when you take that block off and turn it around that side to do your 3-inch or whatever, it still allows you to do. So that block does two things. It allows you to do 3 and 4 on the one jig, and it also allows you to do doors, leaving a gap there to take in the thickness of the facing or the check. Now, the other thing this is here, this wee peg here has got a hole in it there. Okay, that hole allows you to fix it onto your frame, so when you take that off and you put your facing on, it will fix. On here as well, it says small leaf hinge. All you do is take that off and turn it round, and that will throw the hinge 4mm this way. You've got the screws here. You can put a screw in it if you want in the middle or whatever, lets you screw it onto the door or the frame. Anything else I can tell you about that? I don't think so. That's basically it. So let's go to this here. This 2040 door pack available in a rebated. Basically what that is this bad boy here. This bad boy here, you just take the bar off here, slide it out the way, and put this in there. 30mm gap, same at there. You take your other two and put them in there and do the same. That's allowing you to do 2040 doors. The rebated door pack is simply this. It's thumb screws that go in the back, which are 18mm thick and 12mm thick. There's 3 of one and 3 of the other, and that just stops the door, the actual jig when it's on the door, from tipping. So that's the rebated door pack there, and that's your 204 door pack there. I've made them separate because I know a lot of people use 2040 doors or doors with rebated. If you need it, it's an accessory, you can jump on and buy it. So the other wee quick thing I wanted to show you was, people were asking me, I designed this wee locking jig here for the latches. You spin it, does a 35mm, 40mm, 44mm and a 54mm door. On the front here, I've not lasered this one, but on the front here, you'll see the 3 screws are in there. That's just to stop you from making a mistake. So it gets lasered 45mm, and you know what it is, and it's a 65. So that's your bolt, spindle and bolt, and then you can swap it over if it's the other size. And you get the peg to set it up with. That peg just makes a hole in the door, so you know where it is and you can drill it. Now, I give you one of these so that goes into the hole and you can mark it. Now, a lot of people were talking to me, it's got these, and oh Frank, it's so fast with that, it's brilliant, blah blah blah. But then when you got to do the faceplate, it slows it down. Okay, so now I've designed a door latch faceplate jig, and all you do with that is remove the 2 screws from here and put that on to whatever door size you want, 35mm, 40mm, whatever. You put your 2 countersunk screws in there. That goes back onto your door, like so, and you just plunge in, router it out, bang, it does your faceplate for you. So that's the new faceplate. So I think that's about all we can talk about with the jig. As I say, these are going to be on pre-order as from Monday, when I get the final price for that. And that'll come in one of these tubes at the back here, you see. It'll be a 800. I'll cut them down. These are for the big jig, but I'll cut these down and it'll come inside one of these tubes. Yeah, so thanks very much, and have a good weekend. Bye, for Frank Cochrane from FC Tools.